Hello everybody! Today we have a matchup of Portugal versus Ottomans. So as Ottomans we see a Chinese name playing, so could be a super smurf on this account playing Otto. And on the top right side we have a Dori Balam playing as Portugal. And we can see this map is a bit long, so there could be a H2, H3 play. And I want to point your attention to one of these two treasures that give you 190 XP in the top and the bottom side. They are guarded by 3 hippos, and look at these hippos. Oh my god, look at that. Now there are a couple of very nice treasures here, and those are coin treasures. You have some small, some big coin treasures. Another big one, 60, and some 30 wood. So treasure-wise, it's a very saturated map. And we already see Ferida Agudes going for a... Oh no, she's not going for it. But the Ottoman player might go for a Hippo treasure, no? Okay. Because both of these civilizations would benefit from going for a big treasure like that. And we see Ottoman going for a train post. Will the Portugal player... And he's also going for a train post. He might actually get the pass. Ah, the Ottoman player did miss the pass, but the Portugal player will get the pass in time. Now, maybe you know, but Portugal was one of the great naval powers in Europe. Actually, it was, I think it was the best. And it was also very well in colonizing other places. Now, what do we see from the players? What cards do they have in the deck? No, they did not choose their deck yet. Ottoman player has quite a nicely spread out H2 and H3 decks. So we might see a H3 play. And we do have, I think that's Victorians. Yes, that's it. So Portugal is going for the standard play here. By the looks of it, he has organs. Okay, 5 organ guns in H4. Very interesting. And going for a 30 wood treasure. Aging up already, as you do. Otto did not age up yet. Ah, that's because Portugal did opt for going with a 10-10. So that's where you don't build any houses. You just build 10 settlers and you age up as fast as you can. And the Ottoman player will age up now. And still do. Ooh, 60 coin. That will help him. Because I think he is going for a age up. Chopping down 100 wood for one more house. Actually, his first house. And we'll see a switch. Yes, we do. 101. Just a bit. He did get just a bit more wood than he needed. Oh, I guess that's from Praetorians because town centers give you resource generation. And Otto is also aging up. Mask house, town center, train post. So he has a lot of XP income and he already is stacking up one shipment. And he did go for 3 Euros instead of capitalism. Interesting. And yeah, Ottoman was known for being one of the longest empires. It lasted around 600 years from the 13th century to the 20th actually, yeah. So it did last a very long while. And also the janissaries that you see, which are made in the barracks, and they were actually trained from childhood. The soldiers were trained from childhood, and they were very well trained. So maybe that's why you see them having a lot of HP and a lot of attack. I mean, it was a bit, I guess, very cruel to train children from a young age, and sometimes they, once the Ottoman Empire conquered some of the lands or countries, it would take their children and train them up. So that's a bit of a historical fact for you. And yeah, looks like both of the players will be edging up, collecting their resource crates. And this will be a very similar age up coming through both of these players. Now, looks like none of the players went for 190 XP. I would have liked for at least somebody to go for that. Maybe once they have some military, then they could take and the treasures. But I mean, if you get two of them, that's like a whole shipment. And Portugal, will we see these organ guns coming into fruition? Yes, 3 organ guns. Which can send 1,000 wood. Real. The Ottoman player is not yet aged up yet. I did not expect for Otto to be taking this long to age up. Okay, for some reason okay, she's backing off. Now someone did crackshot one of the hippos, one of Regnek's sister or mother, as Lionheart would say. I guess Ottoman did send, 700 wood, going for steel traps. Oh, nice. Maybe he will go for upgraded Janissaries, veteran Jans. Let's see what the Portuguese player is doing. I'm very interested in seeing what he will do with the 1,000 wood which he sent. He's gathering it now. Yes. Okay, he is building a stable. And he did not send the 700 wood, so he did get the better shipment of 100, that is 1,000 wood. Building a barracks, building a stable, building a church, so that's 500 wood down. Maybe he will go for some market techs. Yes, he is going for hunting dogs. So he did research steel traps. You can see the gather rate is improved by quite a bit. And we see the age up of 4 Delhi coming in, and which are countered by 5 dragoons being sent from Doribalam. And he's also getting steel traps. So a very nice shipment of wood. He used it very well, I have to say. Getting market techs, building some housing. And he has quite a nice dragoon mass. He might go for a dragoon spam because nothing. I mean, there are ASAPs. Before you had only Janissaries in the barracks, which you could train. And 8 Cazadores. I always like Cazadores because they have such a long range. Even though they are quite weak, they don't have that much HP. They are one of my favorite skirmishers. And we do have vet Janissaries here. Maybe they could go into melee here. Oh no, the Portuguese player did decide not go for an extended trade here. And the Ottoman player did lose villager, unfortunately. Let's see how many. Only 19 Euros. Oof. 19 settlers versus 29. So there's a bit of a economic advantage to Portugal, as you would expect. Of course, having three, like mini factories, which produce 0. Let's say 24 food. That's like 0.75, 0.70 of each resource food is a bit more increased, like 1 point of food per second, right? I mean, that does add up over time. And of course, once you station settlers into your town center, for example, if somebody is attacking your town centers, you have to garrison settlers into them. You're still gathering. There's no way that you're not gathering with your town center, only if it goes down. Only when it gets sieged down, then the gathering stops. But we do see some skirmishes happening in the Age of 3. Ottoman is going for like a bit of a push here onto the bottom town center of Portugal. Now this could be a bit spicy for Otto. Dragoons could go around this side and snipe the falconets. Looks like that's what will happen here. He is saving his villagers. Okay, he will lose 2 of his villagers. In my opinion, Portugal did not lose that much since they do have 2 more town centers. He might lose one of his another market, but can easily rebuild it. He has, yeah, does have more wood coming in. But he's opting to build some more housing. Yeah, he likely wants to build some more dragoons. Going for even more damage. The Ottoman player is destroying his housing. So here's another house which he could destroy quite safely. Now do remember, Portugal does have more town centers, so they can send like 2 Minutemen or 3 Minutemen, depending how many town centers they have. And of course they can send a shipment which increases their town center damage. But look at this, you might see, yes, a snipe coming in. And the Portugal player did not even do any damage. Oh, he did manage to snipe one down. Oh, but no, Spahi are connecting in melee range with the Dragoons. Dragoons have only range to resist, right? And they are getting destroyed, and this reinforcing batch of Dragoons did not do anything in this fight. Yes, and we do see a resistance of range, and they got into melee range with the Spahi. That's not too good. And we do see even more villagers dying. Oh no, I can hear the screams. In my opinion, Portugal just needs to make dragoons and kite as much as you can. You can get even more range than the Janissaries have. Get your arsenal down, get your ranged upgrade for your dragoons. Give them more range and start massing them. And he needs to kill those Spahi. Those Spahi are destroying him. They are really destroying him. They have so much damage, and they will actually heal up since they have a passive healing. And finally, we do see Cazadores. Remember, they are... Wow. Okay, yeah, they do have a speed increase over Janissaries. I think Portugal needs to move its villagers or he will lose them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's blocking his villagers. He needs to destroy those Spahi. He really needs to destroy them. And he did manage to kill all the Spahi. We do see a reinforcement of Marmaluks. Oh no. I think that's game. There's no way that Portugal can hold this. The mass of Janissaries is just too strong. He can't kite this. Even though Dragoons do counter Marmaluks, they have so much HP. They have 1,500 HP. There's no way that Portugal can deal with them with only 2 Dragoons. But yeah, it was an interesting game. I thought Portugal would go for an h4 and build organs as his deck says. Orderos of Avis, yeah, but organ guns. Till the 5 multi projectiles. Improve organ of gun fire rate. Yeah, that's the shipment he would have liked to send. And look at the amount of shipments Ottoman has stacked up. Oof. Oh wait, that's because he won. That's why he got so much XP. But yeah, he just played it very well. Congrats to the auto player. You did a fine job. And the mass of Janissaries really, I mean, it did decrease a bit. But even so, he did use his cavalry units very well. Especially here, once they connected onto the Dragoons, because the Dragoons did not take the opportunity. I think he missed the opportunity here. The Ottoman player did go very close to the enemy's Portugal player town center. He could have went for a Minuteman play and flank with Dragoons from this top side or even from this back side. Might even send some units from here. And it's very hard to deal with a flank like that because once falconets are stationed, you can't really move them very fast and you can't really protect them from ranged fire. So I think he had a real nice timing push. And we can see that I think the Ottoman player went for the XP treasure of 190 XP. Now the top treasure was not taken, so Ravnik's mom and his sisters did survive. They are just bathed up streaming here at the top side. And yeah, great game, guys. Thank you for the players for such an entertaining match, and thank you all for watching.